Hey, how's it going? Today is day 43 inside of a 60-day video challenge, and I'm coming to you today to talk about don't lose focus and keep going. If you happen to be catching this video live, do me a favor and hit pound live. And if you happen to be catching it via the replay, do me a favor and hit pound replay. So why the topic don't lose focus, keep going? Because as an entrepreneur, as someone who has goals, as someone who's trying to attain a goal, there's going to be some things that's going to stand in your way. And the thing that I want to tell you is I want to tell you, do not allow that thing to completely stand in your way, and don't lose full focus and keep going. I'm going to kind of just share with you some of the times that I had to keep focus based on some of the goals that I had set back, back in the day, and some goals that I set for myself today as well. I remember working at a university, and when I worked at that university, we had monthly enrollments, which means that every month for the majority of the programs, the students had the ability to, to start classes on a very monthly basis. And as part of the orientation process, the management team stood in front of those new students to give them a presentation. And one of the presentations that really intrigued me was the presentation that the campus president was given. The campus president presentation mainly talked about, hey, congratulations, you are on this journey, you are on this path, you're going to have, obstacles, and you're going to be able to, you're going to need to be able to, to bridge and to be able to overcome some of those obstacles. And the way that she did it, the way that she did this whole thing is that she gave stories of students that had gone through challenges, and those students still stayed the course. Not only did those students stay the course, those students were able to, to graduate. So the way that she did it, to be able to convey that information to the prospective students, that she just simply shared stories about that. And I noticed that she continued to do that over and over and over again. And then one day I was like, you know what, this campus president is talking, to me, because one of my goals that I had when I graduated out of high school is I said to myself, I'm going to go and get a bachelor's degree. For whatever reason, I never did get the bachelor's degree. I accomplished an associate's degree. And the reason why I stopped at the associate's degree level, to be honest with you, is because I had jobs that were paying me very well, including an executive role. And when my campus president kept saying this thing over and over again, I was like, you know what, this person is talking to me, because I allowed something to get in the way of my end goal. I allowed the fact that I was making some good money, and the fact that, I felt as though I had all of the qualifications, so on and so forth, that I didn't need to necessarily go back and finish school. But based on, I think it was after the 8th time, right? So I had been working for this company for about 8 months. After the 8th time of me hearing this story over and over again, I went ahead and went back to school and eventually completed my degree. So although I lost focus for a short period of time, I went back in and completed it. The other thing is, the other example is this video challenge right now. Right now, today is day 43 inside of this video challenge. And based on me posting or publishing 43 pieces of content, I said to myself, okay, I have enough content to be able to follow up with my audience. I have enough content to be able to create emails. I have enough ideas, so on and so forth. And I don't necessarily need to continue, this challenge. So that's me essentially just kind of just losing focus and saying, well, I don't necessarily need it. I have enough content to be able to follow up with people that join my email list and people that join my tribe. That's one of the things that I want to be able to do. So if you take a look at 42 different videos and the different things that I publish on those 42 different videos, I can basically create probably close to maybe 60 different emails. So that's 60 different email responses or emails that I can use to go ahead and remarket to people who've already joined my group, because the ideas are already out, right? I no longer have these ideas in my head. I've already published them. The ideas are off. So that's the thing that I was saying to myself, to say, hey, you know what? I don't necessarily need to continue with that challenge, but I do need to continue with that challenge because, right, I said to myself, I want to go ahead and post, I want to go ahead and do 60 videos inside of this challenge. Granted, I haven't been doing them daily, right? It doesn't matter that I haven't been doing them daily. What matters at the end of the day is that I get back on track. And that's essentially the thing that I'm doing today, I noticed that, hey, you know what, I'm off track, and I'm allowing other things to tell me that this is not important and I need to get back on track. So for you that's listening to this, that's watching this, right, there's probably something that you need to, that you need to do. You probably have lost focus. We all lose focus. That's just the way that it is. When I worked at the university, there were a lot of students that, that were in and out, in and out, in and out, in and out. But, at the same time, you've had other students that, even though some of the things may have happened from a challenge standpoint, they decided to keep to keep going. So keep going. Don't lose focus. All right. Cool. Sine say, what an awesome challenge. An example you shared of how to stay focused. Thank you very much, Sine. Thank you for tuning in. And essentially, pound live if you're live, pound replay if you are catching this via the replay. Sine, let me know where you're tuning in from. Thanks for joining day 43 inside of a 60-day video challenge. That's all I have for you for now. I'll talk to you soon.